Hello students, we are going to start a new chapter today, that is reproduction in plants. Okay. So, you have seen a plant? Everyone? I think so. Isn't it? In the plant, what do you see? You see the roots, you see the leaves, you see the flower, you see the fruit. Till now we were studying, in the last class also we have studied what? That these roots, they help in conduction of water, keeps this plant firm, isn't it? We know that yes, in the leaves food is prepared, transpiration takes place, okay? In the stem the vascular bundles are running in order to just transport the food and water, isn't it? And it also keeps the plant firm, okay? But we have still now, we see flowers and we see fruits, we have not discussed anything, isn't it? You all like flowers, you all like fruits, you all like the seeds, okay? Some seeds are also very edible in nature, isn't it? So these flowers, these fruits, these seeds, what are these actually? These flowers, you do what? You just pluck it off and then you take it and you use in the prayers, okay? And for decorating. Fruits you like very much to eat, isn't it? When you eat the fruit, seeds also comes out, you throw it, isn't it? So what are these? Question arises in your brain, isn't it? So actually what happens, these flowers and these seeds, when the seed just falls on the ground, okay, what happens? You see after some days a new plant comes. So see the importance of this seed. It is helping to produce a new plant of that type only, isn't it? And so it is what they are doing. They are multiplying. These plants are multiplying. एक से दो हो रहा, दो से तीन होगा, isn't it? So here what is going on? Actually, the reproduction is going on. So this word, let us understand what is reproduction. Okay, actually reproduction is the term in which you will see that more new ones are produced by the existing ones, isn't it? And why it is carried out? This is carried out in order to continue the race, isn't it? Suppose if there is a mango tree, okay? If the seed is responsible for making another new plant, isn't it? If seeds are not present, okay, will it be possible? It will become difficult, na? We will be studying other methods of reproduction also. Okay, but mainly what we are saying, I am saying about that. Okay, so in this, actually, if new plants are not produced from the existing plants, okay, the race will be stopped. And if it will be stopped, will this whole environment work as it is working right now? It will not work. So all, whether the plants or the animals, okay, they carry out the process of reproduction in order to carry their race. If the process of reproduction is not carried over, naturally that race will stop. And that is not good for the environment and for the living world, because it will become extinct, isn't it? Now, coming to some more details, beta. Okay, when we are talking about these roots, these stems, these leaves, they are known as what? Vegetative parts. Vegetative parts of the plant. Okay. And what is this flower? It is the reproductive part. Part of the plant. It basically participates in the reproduction. So now beta, I said to you all these flowers and seeds and fruits, they are the reproductive part, they participate in reproduction. Okay, so how can, you'll say that beta, that how come ma'am, from sugar cane? It is not that the flowers are participating in the reproduction, it is not the seeds, isn't it? If you say about the potato, potato is also not a flower or a seed, it is a stem, isn't it? And yes, it also gives off new plants, isn't it? From the potato also new plants come out. So what are these actually? When we talk about the human beings or the animals, they are very advanced, isn't it? But when we talk about plants, they are not so advanced as these living beings, isn't it? Living beings, I'm saying human beings. So they are not so advanced. I'm not saying that the plants are primitive, but yes, plants are not so advanced as the animals. Okay, and so they have other different means of propagation or reproduction also, and one of it is vegetative propagation. Here we will be seeing what they are propagating, they are multiplying with the help of the vegetative parts. So what are the vegetative parts we have studied? Roots, stems, leaves. So they have the capability of multiplying with the help of these roots, stems and leaves. Okay, so let us see how it is by some examples. Okay, so here in vegetative propagation, reproduction is through the vegetative parts, roots, leaves and stems. Okay, so first example, let us see the rose plant. You are also do the stem cutting of the rose plant and then plant it somewhere, isn't it? And you see that what a new plant is coming out of that. Okay, you can see if the bud present over here with a cluster of leaves. From there also branches and leaves comes out and new plant can be planted. Okay, so by cutting, I'll say stem cutting. Okay, this rose plant can propagate, it can multiply in number, isn't it? When we are talking about potato, potato is not a fruit, neither a seed. Okay, but what happens? Here also we see from a single potato, like I have potato over here, okay, this is not a seed or a fruit, okay, this is a stem, getting, and it has got eyes over there. You just cut a portion of it, keep it moist with some conditions in the soil, I'll say, just go and keep it in the soil, give it water also. After some time you will see that small plants are coming. Even if this potato is kept for a number of days, it is not used, okay, you will see that some from these portions, these eyes, new plants are arising. So this is a vegetative propagation only. Here from the vegetative part, new plants are growing, isn't it? And here you can see in case of ginger also same thing. If you keep this ginger now, you will see that after some time from that also new plant starts growing. Ginger is also a stem. Okay, bryophyllum leaf, fleshy leaves, these are small fleshy leaves you will see, and on that what number of buds you will see, and from there roots are coming out also. And what happens after sometimes it detaches and falls on the soil and new plants come out. Okay, so when we are saying about vegetative propagation, we are saying these vegetative parts are participating in formation or multiplication of that plants, isn't it? But it is not that those plants are not having flowers. Sometimes they are having flowers also. Then also they carry on with the help of what? Vegetative propagation, only multiplication. Why? Because in flowers it is not so effective as that of vegetative propagation. By vegetative propagation they can multiply more fastly those plants rather than waiting for the seasons of the flowers to bloom up and then fertilization taking place and then growing. It takes tremendous or we'll say it takes a lot of time. So vegetative propagation, in that case of those plants, it is given, they do in by that vegetative propagation manner only rather than going in the reproduction with the help of the flowers. So today we have studied about what? The vegetative part, reproductive parts, and one type of reproduction, that is vegetative propagation, which is done by the vegetative parts. Okay, in the next video we will be studying about other different type of reproduction. So good day, take care.